Welcome everyone to another episode of Can Ramarok Die?
The answer may surprise you. It's no.
We are at the bridge of the Hot Gates after a very nasty void battle. How are you feeling? You've got some loot, you've got some prisoners.
We've got some abhumans.
Yeah.
We've got some ships.
You've got a bunch of stuff.
Yes. Before we go knocking at the Navy's door with a gift to give them, I will be wanting to go through the Free Freighters and the Lunars. I don't want to say manifests. The files in regard to why were these free freighters? Why was these freighters so heavily guarded with two cruisers?
Mm-hmm.
Where were they heading?
Make a scrutiny test.
Base.
D1. Very good. Over 82. That's
Standard Imperium encryption. The machine spirits are kicking a little bit. It's nothing too unmanageable.
you said it's a cipher. It's been ciphered, but it's encrypted.
Yeah, it's a standard Imperium encryption. It's nothing too bad.
All right, because I actually had to trade for that. That's why.
Yeah. Make a scrutiny test.
Well,
Yeah,
Let's see it.
actually.
I have it's 682.
Ah.
I got 70.
2
and
extra
my target's
degrees of
82.
success.
Yeah.
You see that they were after a ship, a wreck that was left on a planet because it was damaged so bad. Tens of thousands of years ago. And that's the reason for the two cruisers and the two house members. The
There are lots of
freighters
valuable-
and the cargo was for the imperial supply lines, for goods that some planetary governors might have specifically requested, and general trade.
Is any of the goods critical for a planet's survival?
As is, none of the planets are in critical condition, other than those that are in open battle against some Xeno race at the moment.
A silly thought. When we attacked their ships, did they have a chance to send out an astropathic message or something like that?
Yes.
So they know they've been attacked, and they'll potentially send dudes to investigate.
Yeah.
I don't know if Leonidas himself was broadcasting all this too.
Mm.
I'm not really hiding the fact that I was hitting Morty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like justice has come for them, but I have the 2 years, so the father of the head of the house has to come out of hiding at some point.
Space Marine smash.
So, knowing what I know about this shit, that they're looking for it, I will now pull that to the side because I do have a star chart or something leading to it. Does it
Yeah.
give me a system location? Yes. I will put that to the side, and I will like to call Segmentum Navy guy, the Segmentum Admiral.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Are the astropaths up for it? They are not. The astropathic relay has failed once again. The psychers are
Jesus
overcome
Christ.
with the energies of the warp, and they fail to transmit any form of message.
Eh,
Do you just need to get new psychers?
I did.
Maybe you need to get a new astropath thing.
I, I have an Afropathic choir on board the ship. It's just they never work.
Have you tried getting a new ship?
Possibly.
Have you tried turning them off on and off again?
Yeah, they have been turning themselves on and off, actually.
Yeah, they've been killing themselves every so often. So,
They don't want to work with you. Fuck this shit.
yeah. How about the local battle fleet? Can I contact further down the chain?
Mm. With long range Vox, make a -20 tech use.
$80. R1B 100. Target. B5. Yes. That's total 30 for a target of 85.
Mm-hmm. 5 extra degrees of success. You managed to make contact with members of the Navy. They answer back. What is it?
I have a gift I would like to give to you. It is a cruiser.
The guy on the other end of the box is in disbelief. The admiral himself comes to the Vox. The admiral, the captain of the ship. Did I hear this right? Did you just say a cruiser?
Yes, a lunar cruiser. I don't know its name. I recently liberated it off of Marti. And I believe having 3 cruisers is a bit much at the moment. So I like to give one away.
In what condition is she? She needing any
She
repairs?
just needs a crew.
Oh. Very interesting. We could probably get some from the station.
Yes.
We should meet
And
there then.
I'm already at my station.
Mm-hmm.
When you're able to.
We'll be
She's
with
at Oaken
you.
Bay 6.
We'll be with you when we finish with those damn orcs.
Speaking of which, I will be helping out with that soon. Just give me a little bit more time and ignore what I'm doing to House Morty. If you could counter some of the slanderous rumours as well, saying that I'm a profiteer, that'll be excellent.
If it's something between you rogue traders, Astra Militarum has no interest in it.
Perfect. And feel free to send a permanent attaché to the station as well. I already have a location set aside for the Navy.
We'll see if we can manage the manpower, Leonidas. Good men are hard to find around here these days.
Good men are hard to find everywhere. But I'm at your service. Just give me a little call when you need me, or announce yourself when you come bearing the gift, when you come to collect your gift.
Mm-hmm. We will speak again.
Anytime.
We will be putting these armaments to good use to kill the enemies of the Imperium. See you at the station.
See you at the station, Captain. I hang up the Vox and I immediately contact the local magos of the Forge World Macedon,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, would you like a frigate? No, not a frigate, a freighter. Fully crewed, fully staffed, it's just yours.
You can see his reaction is a bit of a mixed bag. He doesn't like the standard Imperial vessels. He prefers the Mechanicus ones. But he is willing to take this one in.
Yeah, the idea is that he gets to do what he damn well pleases with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting at docking bay 6. No, not docking bay 6. Docking bay 4.
Mm-hmm.
And if you require anything for the forge, let me know. I will endeavour to assist, and I will need your help with something. I have the location of a very, very, very important piece of lost technology or lost ship, having it been blessed and the appropriate rights established will be of great help.
You start to hear praying to the Omnissiah from the other side of the Vox. And the adept urges you to continue.
Continue.
Describing what are you talking about exactly?
I described to him that I lost ship hull crashed on a planet or something like that. Basically, what you described, what I found in House Marty's databanks. I don't give them a location or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's still being quote unquote found, but the information is solid.
Interesting. And, what would you require of me?
Well, help preparing the hot gates in the recent skirmish that I had with Marty, House Marty, will be fantastic. And if possible, uh, leb- leverage some of your contacts to cut House Marty off of tech support.
I will not start a civil war in the Mechanicus for your little rogue trader power games, Leonidas. I can assist you in this endeavor, but I do not wish the Mechanicus to be any part of this, for we have 0.0.9% of getting something out of this.
A portion of the ships that I capture will be handed over to the Mechanicus as well as the Navy. If I capture more cruisers and frigates, I will be handing them over piecemeal. One to me, two to you type situation.
And what is the alternative? If you capture those vessels, what would you do with them? Would you have your crews, your servitors, man them and repair them? Wouldn't you be looking to the Mechanicus for support anyway? No matter the case, those ships belong to the Mechanicus.
Yes.
We do not wish to see them destroyed or harmed. They are relics, weapons and arms of the Imperium.
That is why I took the utmost care on making sure the two cruisers that I captured didn't receive physical harm, just the crew.
Mhm.
And
Indeed,
crew can be replaced.
you slaughtered the crews like lamb to the slaughter.
They didn't surrender.
Out of character, technically, you didn't slaughter them.
I ordered it.
Yeah, he was leading the charges. He was in command of the whole thing.
Yeah, true, true. I did a lot. I did a lot of the. Also did a lot of the legwork.
Yeah. Tomatoes, tomato. I wasn't there
Eh.
personally, but I ordered it, so
Fuck you, fuck you, I'm gonna start I'm exempt from this bullshit.
yeah, I'll be like, and any materials, any technology recovered during this endeavour will be handed over to the Mechanicus.
Acceptable. You have made a lot of enemies since your last encounter with House Marti.
They tried to assassinate my niece in public. That's against social conventions.
As long as there is no proof of it, people are going to look at you with suspicion.
Well, no, I'm extremely loyal to the Omnisire and in the Imperium at large, so I care little what some individuals may care for. I only wish for the Omnissiah's gaze to know that my cause is right and just.
This chain of logic is correct. And what is correct is sacred. However, many fleshlings might not think so. They might not see the truth of the Omnissiah, and they might consider you the wrongdoer for taking justice into your own hands, effectively acting outside the Imperium's guidelines, being seen as a completely rogue agent. Some people might even find it a good opportunity to benefit from any losses you might have. A man of your station will leave a huge vacuum behind in the case of his absence.
I won't be leaving the area. If you wish, I won't be going to the Expanse anytime soon. If the house head of Marti wishes to even the score, he has to come to me.
The chance of the head of House Marti challenging you in open battle, let alone in one-to-one on a one-to-one duel, is 0.000000001%.
I have both his ears. They're alive.
And a Space Marine chapter on your side, technically.
Yes.
And an entire Space Marine chapter.
And I will say that this assault on House Marti wasn't what the how do I word this? Wasn't done ad hocly. It was backed by the Crimson Guard, a local Space Marine chapter whose planet is under siege by the orcs. So I need more ships, and House Marti has ships. I am simply requisitioning them.
That is 0.0000% correct. You took those ships by force. You did not file the necessary paperwork for the requisition of those ships by House Marti.
It was more of a joke.
I mean, the society's just the chapter master could just come in and say, "Yeah, no, and say, yeah, no, and weigh in if you want."
Eh, if it's up to you if you think he would waste his time with politicking like this.
I mean, he wants to get a little bit more involved in your Rogue Trader Empire.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, if he wants to, I'm not stopping him.
In which
I can't
case, then, on the third line or whatever, I just you just hear a deep rumble of of Ramarok. Those ships were procured under the Astartes tithing rights.
and enforce through my warrant on letter of marks.
A Space
So,
Marine
yes.
chapter, a Space Marine chapter in Crisis has the right to requisition anything and everything.
Then why were the crews killed?
They would not.
Given-
They would not submit.
I would like to also point out, Magos, House Marti had another ship. They detonated the warp drive. And tried to blow up one of the ships we captured.
Mm-hmm.
That to me signals that they're trying to hide something heretical. Whether that'll be tech or not. But blowing up a ship is without it being overrun by Xenos and or heretical threats or heretical beings such as the arch enemy's forces. That itself is a crime against the Omnissiah. A sacred vessel gone.
That is correct.
That's why I'm petitioning for House Marti to be at least investigated by the Order of Mechanicus, because they were hiding something on that ship. And I do not know what, because they blew it up, and I wasn't even attempting to capture that ship.
Whatever might have been on that ship is definitely destroyed now. And even if there are still evidence of its existence, House Marti might have gone so far as to blame you
Well,
for having them in your possession. And
the ship
by
wasn't.
blowing up the ship, managing to destroy those artifacts, if there were any.
Yes. That's why I believe an investigation may be warranted. Because when one powers, imperial power, is an at open conflict with another, there's an unspoken rule that you do not blow up imperial ships. Because the Navy doesn't like it when warp drives go bang.
It was not a
And
warp drive explosion.
well, I thought it was.
It was
Is it the
not.
reactor? If it was a reactor, that's worse.
It was ammunition and other explosive materials on the vessel. Probably its cargo. It was transporting a lot of weapons after all.
Oh, right. I would have reworded it then because I would have been aware of that. I would have said because I remember them ramming it
Yeah.
and then it being detonating. So I wouldn't have said it's warp core.
Well, you didn't bother to check. You just assumed.
And assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
Mm. So I thought it was the warp core.
If it is a warp drive explosion, you either take 1d10 damage or you get destroyed.
So I
If
thought you
it's-
said what it was his warp drive.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm. might be misremembering something from last week then. Because I think you rolled it and said, yeah, it didn't do anything to you. Or the other ship that rammed it.
Can't remember specifically. But, I know that it wasn't a warp explosion, a warp drive collapse or anything.
So I would have worded it different.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have just said they detonated it. Because I was going to be leaving the actual place for the Mechanicus to investigate. So that's what I was moving on to next. They would have been able to at least try and figure it out. Because I don't have the crew or the people in place to actually investigate that.
Mm.
But what I'll do is I'll ping over the location to them of that, of where the battle took place, and says, yeah, that's where it detonated. So I would, if possible, reword it. It says, yeah, I don't know what exploded, but something exploded. And it seemed deliberate,
Mm-hmm.
which is a crime against the Omnissiah to blow up a perfectly functioning ship.
It's not good.
House Marty is known to not follow the teachings of the Omnissiah. They prefer the weakness of their flesh and to worship the Omnissiah, the Emperor, as some mortal of flesh and bone.
Meatbags. Pathetic meatbags. Deny logic.
They take shelter in their feelings, in their sense of protection, but they do not see that that which protects them is the Omnissiah's gifts. Void ships, armor, weapons, all of those are his gifts. Gifts that they blindly make use of and do not properly appreciate.
Then I must continue taking those gifts away from them if they do not appreciate it. If they're prepared to kill the Omnissiah's gifts in such barbaric manner and not against enemies of the Omnissiah, then they are not entitled to his gifts. But Magus, I will hand over that ship. You are more than welcome to pick it up anytime you want. I will notify the captain that they're being transferred over to your care. You may retrofit it how you see fit, as it is no longer mine. It is yours.
You're painting a target on my back, Leonidas.
Would you like me to keep the ship until such time things cool down?
That would be preferable.
And that will be perfect. I will have that's everything I wanted to do. Is unless there's something you would like to request, Ramrock.
I would like to request tech priests to essentially to repair damages to the fortress monastery, and Astartes war gear after we've cleared out the vile Xenos.
Any useful data that we have in our databanks regarding the upkeep, the repair of space marine vessels, buildings, monasteries, and equipment will be transferred to you.
Excellent.
We will be more than happy to train any new recruits that might want to follow the cult of the machine and
I'm sure
become
there'll be
tech
one or
priests.
I'm sure there'll be one or two tech marines in the making.
Mhm. And
Leonidas writes down on a piece of paper, he is saying they were wanting you to send more than just tech marines into their training pipeline. He was like, no, it's like that's what the Magos was hinting at.
Oh.
No,
We
not
shall
me.
see.
Like, because my character does not want to try and change the culture of his Space Marine chapter.
We shall see.
yeah, it's up to debate. It's up to fate. If out of the 15 aspirants, 15 recruits, 10 of them become tech marines, then yeah, you're gonna become a more mechanicus aligned chapter. Something like
That would seem
the
to-
Iron Hands would be, like the Iron Warriors would be.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. The flesh is good. I like the precious vitae pulsing behind everyone's necks. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Shit. My old blood looks especially delicious today.
That's the only thing Leonidas was telling you. Is like, yeah, that's not what
Yeah.
he's meaning.
Oh, okay. We shall see. Any more business plans?
As has got on the box, I will say to Ramrock officially, it's like you may wish to have the Mechanicus look over the gene seed vaults when we recover them.
Yes. Just in case there's any fault within.
And we'll then turn over to the local and say, speaking of which, I'm going to be cutting the price of the ore deliveries from a 5% markup to a 2% markup. It's a sign of goodwill.
You're very generous, Lord Leonidas.
Well, the quicker we can get the Forge World back up to full functioning, the better. And the next 2 shipments shall be free.
That's splendid news. The Emperor protects. The
Huh?
Emperor,
The Emperor protects?
the Emperor provides. Yeah.
So why is there a mechanic? Insight check that. Is this guy still a... like,
Shenanigans, I say.
He's a fake tech priest.
yeah. Am I getting my ore stolen from me?
No. By the Omniscire's will. Your offerings will be received with gratitude.
Take certain assets from other houses under my letter of marks. So what I'm doing is legal.
Doubly so with the space between doing a tithe.
Yes. Yes. And I will let Magos know that if he needs anything, I mean anything, just give me a call. And I will come running.
It is beneficial to know of the existence of allies with high loyalty. If anything needs solving, I'll make sure to contact you.
And I will do it at cost.
A bit of the ultra violence.
Oh, I do have more skill sets than just violence, so
Oh,
it
sorry,
doesn't have to be.
sorry. That's my skill set. A bit of the ultra violence.
Yeah. I will let the Magos go, and then I will lean back and go. In order to retake your homeworld, we need bigger ships.
Hmm.
At least have favor with the navy. The Mechanicus are at least on side. At least behind the scenes on side. They won't publicly back me, which makes sense. The navy don't give a fuck, but at least they were more likely to ignore House Murty.
True.
We now have to look to other.
What about the Starties you're already allied with?
I rather not get them involved in this one.
Why not?
They like to fight enemies of the Empire unless I have physical proof that these guys are heretics. They won't lift a finger.
Bite. Oh, sorry. Then I still wish to talk to them,
Yes, you can.
as I
I'm
am
not
all the
stopping you.
proof, as I am all the proof that you need.
Yes, you can try and convince them.
Oh.
I'm one of these rogue traders that even though I have their favor, I'm not gonna tell them to do anything. Much like I don't tell you to do anything.
All right, I'm gonna request their codes.
I imagine I have code.
Yeah, you would have any codes of that sort.
Hmm.
Uh,
Then how do I speak with these Astartes?
Astropath. I have their astropath.
Then let us
On speed dial.
cool. Let's speed dial this astropath.
Which Astartes are you referring to exactly? Remind me, please.
The Burning Angels.
Yeah.
The ones that, because I was recruiting them into helping us retake this planet.
Well, if you want to speak to the two that are on your ship right now, you can just find them.
I suppose I could just do that now.
Yeah.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
They'll be at the barracks because they like to be
Stomp.
amongst the troops.
All right, stomp, stomp, stomp.
They are in the chapel of the ship, the shrine of the Messiah.
Just enter, squeeze my Terminator bulk through the door. Greetings, brothers.
Greetings. What brings you here? We do not see you here often, brother.
I do not believe we have had the pleasure of being acquainted yet.
That appears to be the case indeed.
I am Chapter Master Ramarok of the Crimson Guard.
We are burning angels, brother.
Greetings, Burning Angels. Would I be able to petition your chapter for aid?
Of course, brother. We are of the same seed.
Oh, your size is sanguineous as well.
We are.
The Knights of the Blood must stick together if nothing else.
Indeed. These
Are
are
you-
trying times.
Yes. Alas, I am the last living son of my chapter. For the vile Xenos Greenskins have overrun the home world. The last I saw of it, the gene vaults and the reliquaries were still intact, but I require aid in retrieving them. What say thee?
We are more than happy to purge
Good.
Xenos,
Good.
and doing so to aid our brothers. That is an offer we cannot refuse.
Once my chapter has been rebuilt, I am more than happy to lend you aid wherever you need it.
That is good to hear, brother.
How many of your brothers would I be able to count on for this liberation?
There is 2 of us on the ship,
Ah,
and we could probably...
They've got a battle barge somewhere that I
they're
gave
so tiny! They're so tiny! Baby Marines!
Yeah, I'm looking for someone with a flamer or something. Or someone that has the appropriate vibe.
Oh, they're Primaris.
These ones are, yeah. This chapter hasn't had Firstborn.
Ah. Is that why they're being so respectful of me?
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. And the other guy... Nah. One of them has a flamer. There we go. I'm guessing they are all the same.
Bernie.
Slightly different stance.
Yes.
Irrelevant. Yeah, it's these 2.
Alright. Would it just be you two that have pledged yourselves to the liberation, or would I be able to convince your chapter master?
If it's a threat so great that our force cannot take it on, we shall then request assistance from our brothers.
I would feel better with Astartes, a chapter of Astartes, lending aid, as opposed to. While I have great respect for the mortal, he is still only mortal.
That is correct. There are many active war zones in this sector. We are stretched thin. As you have seen, there are many great threats. And it would be up to our chapter master to decide. It would be up to our chapter master to decide how he wishes to manage the strategic approach of this
I
endeavor.
don't know why.
It-
Where
they-
would I be able to talk to your chapter master? Astartes to Astartes.
You could try contacted the chapter through the astropathic relay.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Big and keep in mind that Leonidas has pledged to retake your world, so you could.
True. No, I understand that, but I'm trying to get a chapter of Astartes there to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that you might be able to use that leverage against the
Yeah.
against the chapter master. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Let us phone up. Their chapter master. Bring, banana phone.
Hey, feel
Let's
free to
see.
pledge me to help them in a front or something.
Yeah.
You technically can requisition me right now.
True. So essentially, I'm just calling up their astropath. Bring. The number you have dialed is not in service right now.
The number you have dialed is in Crusade right now.
Shit.
I guess we're going to join the crusade.
But we got Crusade at home.
Man. Okay. So, after a few struggling moments, the astropaths managed to contact the Burning Angels.
Excellent.
And
Just trying to find those suitable chapter mastery looking gentlemen.
hail, son of Sanguinius.
Hail, son of Sanguinius.
What brings you?
I have come requesting your aid in retaking my the Crimson Guard's homeworld. The vile, the vile Xenos greenskins have taken it, and I fear that they may get into the gene seed vaults at any moment.
That is bad news indeed.
Yes, I fear what the vile Xenos will do if they acquire the gene seed. Hulking abominations, potentially.
We should put stop at this at once.
Yes. And as I said, I have come seeking your aid.
As far as I'm aware, two of our brothers are already by your side. Brother Pistius and Brother Strachtus.
I was hoping to acquire more of your battle brothers in this endeavor, for it is a warg. And while Rogue Trader Leonidas has pledged his service, I wish for Astartes to be the spearhead.
We are stretched
Well-
thin in this sector, brother.
Would there be anything I could do to lend aid to free up some of your forces, or perhaps even once your help is given, I will return the favor in any way I am capable. Mayhaps even some gene seed in recompense.
You would give us the honor of safeguarding your chapter's gene seed.
Not all of it, just a portion of it.
I see. It is a great honor you bestow upon us, even by mentioning this act, brother.
Alas, I am the last. I am the last of the chapter, and I require the aid of. I require the aid of the. Sorry, brain not work. I require the aid of fellow sons of Sanguinius. For while I have a deep respect for the mortal known as Leonidas, I feel like this is a task fit for Astartes.
The burning angels will provide you with whatever we can spare, brother.
Thank you, brother. May the great angel be with you. You don't wait before I go. You don't happen to have any death company kicking about, do you?
Few of us carry this burden.
There's no harm in asking.
Mm.
Please let me know what you can spare.
We can
you're able
spare
to.
material, brother.
Mm,
We can spare tanks.
excellent. What about Astartes themselves?
It saddens me to inform you that all of our battle brothers are engaged in some form of open war right now. We
If we were,
are
if
the
oh, sorry.
beacons of his light on this side of the galaxy. People look upon us for guidance.
But brother, think of how easier it would be if there was 2 Astartes chapters, not just one. 2 sides of Sanguinius fighting side by side.
For a surgical strike, such as collecting your chapter's gene seed,
I was thinking more of a surgical strike to cut off the beast's head.
that would be a crusade, brother.
All I need is some fellow Terminator to clad Astartes, and we can teleport straight into the beast's lair. With the head of the beast gone, they should devolve into infighting.
We could provide Brother Pistis and Stactus with Terminator armor.
Good.
That we can spare.
I thank you, brother Chapter Master.
In his light.
In
we
his
are
blood.
In his blood. Exactly.
I thank you.
This is Chapter Master.
Red.
Spithus.
Pythos.
I'll type it in the hints.
Good news! I now have I'm going to be having 2 Terminator clad Astartes rocking up with me. Dun 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 dun.
Chapter Master Spithius.
Yeah, I tend to feel with chapters. I just leave them to be, leave them be. They ask for my help to get it. Oh.
Of course, Pistis and Stactus are thrilled with the news. We are more than happy to assist you, brother.
Thank you.
It is great honor.
Now we just need to acquire either a drop pod that can fit 3 Terminators or find a teleportarium. gonna quickly vox Leonidas. Do any of your ships have a teleportarium aboard?
No, but
Hmm.
I do have something.
A cunning plan, sir.
It will require a little detour, but I have the location of a ship. I
Do I
don't know
need?
what's on it, but it's old. Like, very
Cool.
old.
Then let's go. I wish to teleport straight into the heart of the Green Tide, and take the head of their war boss.
Once I've repaired the ship, yes.
Of course.
And I have to speak to House Marty. The two heirs that are in my hotel right now.
Hmm. Then let us travel there while you speak to them.
Yes. But first, I need to repair the ship and
Mhm.
recrew it. But as soon as that's done, yes, we will go there. I'm not delaying, I'm just simply taking precautions. You can tell he's not delaying, the ship needs repaired and it needs recrewed. So, yeah, Jim.
Yes.
Leonidas is going to put a blast saying, join the fleet today.
Mm-hmm.
Your emperor needs you.
And I'll also need a really good ship captain. One who will gladly take a paycheck and not run and try to steal a ship from me.
I mean, technically, the Sarties could captain that ship.
Yeah. But I kind of need it
I'm sure
for
we
the
can give
upcoming
it.
assault on your homeworld.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm sure we can give it back.
Yeah. It's not so much that, it's I have a plan and what I want to do with it.
Oh, okay, okay.
You will get what I'm going to be doing, so you can prepare as when we get this ship, depending on what it is exactly. I have a feeling I know what it is.
Gloriana, Gloriana.
I'm more likely be handing the hot gates over to your chapter.
All right.
It'll be still formally part of my fleet, but it'll be like
Yeah.
an
Seconded.
auxiliary force.
Yeah. Part of me hopes it's a Gloriana, but I really hope not because they're Primarch vessels essentially.
I don't think it's a Gloriana. If it's one of them, I'll just be handing it straight over.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll be handing it straight over to to Gilliam and go, here, I found this.
Get some good boy points for with the Lord Regent.
Could you excommunicate House Marty and allow me to seize a shit? Use the
Fine,
Gloriana.
whatever. Where'd you find it? I don't know. It was just unattended.
Yeah, but yeah, I just need to try and make a -20 requisition roll to see if I can repair the ship.
Cool.
100.
To repair part of the ship.
Mm.
How much extended repairs? 5 points. It's a -10 acquisition test for every full 5 points of hull integrity restored.
That's 5.
That's 5 hull points.
1 second, I'm just... Ship.
Ship, ship, ship.
Ship.
Okay.
Oh, ship.
20. That's 5.
Yes.
That's nothing. So then now it's a D5 to see how long it will take for me to.
Yeah. Either wait 1d5 weeks until more money is available or seek repairs elsewhere.
Oh well, we're up to 60 out of 69 anyways.
Nice.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Just out of curiosity, how long will it take for the suits of Terminator plate to arrive?
They should be with you by the time the ship finishes repairs. For every
Okay.
point of hull integrity restored, the ship must spend 1 day being repaired.
Which is 2 days. Which is 5,
Which is 10 days.
10 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when in those 10 days, I'm going to allow the crew to party like there's no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
To allow them the morale getting up.
I will get to know my 2 new battle brothers.
And I will also do a massive recruitment campaign to join the new ship. And
In
my
the
ship.
Navy, we sail the 7 seas in the Navy.
Talk about like service guarantees citizenship.
Oh God, is it fucking
Star Trek stripper. Yeah.
Yeah, Sergeant Troopers.
I'm going to be doing that propaganda everywhere.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
And Leonidas' ship, you may get lanced, but hey, you get a hell of a paycheck.
If it works, it works.
You might take an orbital bombardment to the face while in space, but hey, your grandchildren might have the right to have
On some
food
land.
or whatever. Yeah.
But you're in space. How can they own land? Yeah, well, that's the problem when we get
Semantics. Semantics.
Yeah. So your battle brothers,
to it. Yes. My
they
two
are
new,
more
best
often
friends.
they are more often than not at the chapel, at the shrine of the Omnissiah.
Well, during the part downtime, I'm essentially going to ask to spar with them so I can get a measure of their skills
Mm-hmm.
and just basically get to know them.
You can
Do I need
make
to roll
a
anything?
scrutiny test to discern their capabilities by watching them through observation, or you could take them on a training a training match, sparring match.
A training match, you say? I feel like I feel like the best way to get the measure of a warrior is blade to blade. Who's brave enough to fight to face me first?
It's going to be Brother Stactus.
Cool. I will allow him the first swing.
Okay. His first swing is a successful hit.
Does my energy field say no? My energy field says no, so I got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just one attack he's getting, or is he doing lightning?
He's doing lightning.
Okay.
And second one is a fail.
Okay.
He is a very talkative opponent.
Hmm.
He recites pieces of poetry and literature about heroes of the Imperium,
Brother,
about
you have the soul. You have the
legendary
soul.
space marines. Yeah.
You have the soul of a chaplain.
I do love to bring our chapters lore with me wherever I may be, brother.
Then
It
perhaps you
is
should actually. Then perhaps, brother, you should become a chaplain.
it is my strength. It is
And what?
where I draw my strength from.
That is good. A warrior should have a every warrior should have a place to draw strength from. Is thou ready for my strikes?
It is.
First attack is a hit, 28. Does he parry or block?
I rolled a d20. Look,
Did you say you rolled a 20?
he dodges.
Okay, next attack, lightning. That's a 10.
He does not dodge.
Cool. Does he feel lucky?
Well,
Careful. Make sure you're getting these non-lethal.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hoping this is non-lethal, but unless they the other, I'm assuming we're still using our 16 plus.
full gear.
That is 40 rending with 6 pen.
Mm-hmm.
He got fucked.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Stactus isn't much of a melee fighter. His gear is set up to bring the Emperor's justice with a heavy flamer.
Greetings, brother. Do you two wish? Do you also wish the first strike?
Brother, I believe I need to rest.
Then rest. Apologies if I went too far.
Do not worry. It is apparent that you have great potential. I will be there by your side to guide you, to give you my insights, if you ever wish so.
Thank you. I may have to borrow you from your chapter when I'm making mine, remaking mine.
By all means, please join me and Brother Pistius at the shrine sometime. We
I can
could
do so now.
meditate together.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. The Space Marine threesome, baby. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'll do that when we're free next.
Mm-hmm. Brother Stactus indeed goes to his quarters to find his bearings.
He's just got his head knocked. He's got blunt force trauma.
Yeah.
The best kind of trauma, blunt force.
After that, after he gets his armor repaired from your blows, he's going to go to the shrine.
I will join him to pray and meditate and center myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as the upcoming, I would assume breaching clear, because we don't know what's on that ship.
Before we head out on my there, any word on my niece?
Mm. Yes. You have received a astropathic message from her vessel. Mentioning that they have initiated their last warp jump before they are in your sector.
How long? How long?
it shouldn't take longer than 3 days.
I mean, we can wait for 3 days because I'm gonna need my sister. I'm gonna need her for something.
Is
So,
your niece?
yeah, my niece. Yeah, I'll be waiting for my niece essentially until we head out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got all the time in the world, as far as I'm aware.
I don't know. Because I'm gonna need her for the ship because I'm not sure if it's what the ship is. It's history and she likes mysteries.
Ah,
She
Ramarok, while at the shrine, I don't think you have you have any corruption points.
I don't have any.
Yeah. Well, if you had any, you could attempt a willpower test to remove some of them. With the guidance of Brother Pistius and Stactus.
As far as I'm aware, I am pure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
is a good marine.
And slaughtering loyalist subjects as a blood angel, I wouldn't say raises your corruption by any sort. If you were a salamander, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
But as a blood angel, nah. That's Tuesday.
No witnesses on their side. Uh,
I was operating under my warrant, so I'm good.
I was what? I mean, they were in the way of my goal. Therefore, it makes them heretics technically.
Mm.
And I did give them a couple of chances to surrender.
Yeah, so did I.
Mm-hmm. So you're waiting until your niece arrives?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's clear.
But while I'm waiting on her arrival, I am gonna talk to who's the next heir to House Marty.
It's him.
It's him? What one? There's two on board my ship right now.
Yeah, it's the next heir of House Marty.
Yeah. Because I believe I have two.
Yeah,
potential heirs.
these ones are not so far up the line, no.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna talk to the one who looks the most competent.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go. How would you like to be the next? How would you like to be the next head of House Marty?
Oh, he says, "You think you are the first one to offer me this?"
Oh, I'm the first one to offer you and probably succeed.
I don't know. I have heard these stories 1,000 times. You start to sound a lot like a heretic, you know. You're going to offer me power. You're going to offer me the title of the
No,
house.
I'm not offering you anything. I'm not. I'm offering someone who seems more smarter at running a house. Frankly, I can give a rat's ass about you or your house. I just want your dad's head on a platter. Or your house heads on a platter for trying to assassinate my niece.
I see.
Placing you in charge means that we leave each other alone. Our area of influence stays apart. Perhaps even form a friendship. Because, well, you know what I'm capable of. I took 2 ships in a matter of a couple of hours. So I'm really offering you a chance to take charge of the house, leave this area, leave my family alone. I'll leave your family alone. Engage in meaningful trade and benefit for the Imperium. That's what I'm offering.
Until that time comes, I can't be of any service to you.
You can.
Well, all of my assets are part of my house.
Oh no, it's not what I mean. Declare your you just have to declare your intentions of wanting to take the head, of your house to steer it back away from corruption, because your house has a very how do I put this? Money first aspect. It's perceived as very greedy, and you don't strike me as a greedy type.
And for what type of character do I strike you, Leonidas?
Could I see when I get, like strike him up and down, just looking at him, getting the size of him? What type of vibe do I get from him?
Make a scrutiny test.
Scrutiny. D100. That's 1 degree of success.
Well, he appears to be a noble character, a loyal subject of the Emperor, and he appears to be following his duties as a member of a rogue trader house to make use of his freedom to make sure that he is supplying the far fringes of the Imperium with much needed goods and resources.
Well, I could be wrong. You seem like a very duty-oriented person. You're trying to give supplies to the much needed far-flung areas of the Empire. Now think about what help you can do sitting at the head. You wouldn't be embroiled in this feud that I have with your house head. Because it's a distraction. I'm in the process of trying to retake our chapter's homeworld back at the request of this, and quite frankly, I just want your house heads on a platter so I can say justice served, better man on top of the house.
Well, you'll have to wait in line for that, mate. You know how many people want that?
What your dad, your house's head on a platter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump the queue. But if you give me the names of those people, you give me those
Just
names
like,
of those people, and I will make sure to place you at the head.
just out of curiosity, is that the one is the prisoner you're talking to the one I met? Sorry.
It's not the
to say
same
is
one. It's the
okay.
one from the other ship, yeah.
Okay, so the other one's just sitting in his cell.
At some other
Okay,
cell,
cool.
yeah.
Alright, cool. I wasn't sure, sorry.
But other than that, quite frankly, you seem like a nice man.
Giving you the names of the enemies of House Marti is simple. You only have to look at your list of allies, I suppose.
I only have two. Now, if I had more, think about what damage I could do to your father's legitimacy.
Well, trade is our business. If you prevent the house from partaking in mercantile activities, then that's what would hurt them the most.
What would cause your house's head, your father, or whoever he is to you, come to me? Because I imagine you have planets in the area.
We do, yes. Some planets
those-
around here are under the jurisdiction, under the protectorate of House Marti.
Well, I could bring them temporarily under my protectorate. You know, and hand them back over to you once you're sitting at the head. In return, you give me the names of your father's house head's enemies, and then we can become the best of friends. Because, quite frankly, your job is trade, my job is war. And I've done a pretty good time stabilizing the area. But think about what I can do when I'm not distracted. When I have the logistical network of House Marti behind me.
Indeed.
And you have the military might of House Laconia behind you. That sounds scary to me. A compact.
Yes, but who would be leading both the army and the supply network? Who would be the one to cherish the fruit of this productive process of this union?
Equal partners means equal share. 50-50 split.
It's never as simple as that, is it?
We can make it that simple. I'm a very simple man. Very simple. And quite frankly, you know my planet's reputation. We don't beat around the bush. We like things simple. If you want to overcomplicate things, I can overcomplicate things. But 50-50 split.
Well, you've convinced me, and he lifts his arms up. He's in your hotel right now. There's not much else he can say, he can do.
Can I do a scrutiny check to see if he's actually telling the truth?
Yeah, go ahead.
This target 82. I'm fating this. That's a 2 for 8 degrees of success.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's your prisoner. There's not much he can do or say right now. However, if by any means you actually manage to take out House Marti, he would be more than willing to take the place of the head.
So that's that. So he's telling the 100% the truth.
Yeah.
I will hold up my hand, shake it, and go, this is going to be a very profitable relationship for both sides. Now, I'm going to be picking up this little battleship of yours, or whatever the hell this is. It's going to come to me. And once I've finished taking this home world, I'm going to start... and he begins air quoting, dismantling your house in this region.
Mm-hmm.
And give me the list of those names, mate. And I will make sure that you get the best food and best of everything my house has to offer in this fabulous hotel. Would you like a better bed?
Yes, please. One that doesn't have bloodstains and guts.
I think this was Thompson's.
But the blood and guts add to the charm.
Yeah, I will replace it. Also, tell me more about your friend over there. Should I just send him to the Arbutes?
All the Astartes.
Or would you want me to make him send him to my little Space Marine chapter master friend?
Which friend do you mean?
He points to 10 cells downwards.
The other captain, the other ship captain?
Yeah.
He's not going to budge. You might as well ransom him and get something out of him.
I take out a plasma pistol.
Wait. Question: how much explosive ordnance can you fit into a human body?
That's some corruption shit right there. I'll be like,
let's say
do you
like
know of any crimes? This
2.5 up to 3 kilos of C4 probably, depending on the person always.
Sorry, how many nukes can we fit in a person?
Depends on the size of the nuke.
Yeah,
But I'm
at
gonna
least
go,
one.
Depends on how you insert it as well, I imagine.
2 if you do it sideways.
It's a rectal nuke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, well, I do need to reform the penal battalion. I will. I'm gonna get the, I forgot her name. The commissar.
Ingrid.
Ingrid. I'm going, Ingrid?
She's there.
Ingrid. See that man right there? I'm pointing the plasma pistol right at the captain, the ship captain. He's your new recruit.
Lovely. The latrine hasn't been scrubbed for however long since the last penal trooper died. And it's been seeing extensive use from the rest of the crew.
I give her the bomb collar. Gold plated, it's a very exquisite bomb collar.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put it on together?
Disgusting.
It would be an honor, Leonidas.
I kicked in the cell door and go, here's the collar.
Honey, I'm home.
No. Wait.
Wait, is he actually saying that?
Yeah. He doesn't want
I'm like-
to be subjected to the collar or the commissar.
I have no idea how much you're worth. So at this point in worth, you're worth this collar. Cackle him to the grin.
Yeah, he tries to parlay, to taunt you, intimidate you that if you even harm one hair on his body,
I rip half his part of his hair from his skull. So it's just full blown. You know, rip.
Give him to the Astartes. Give him to the Astartes.
he starts screaming, he starts shouting, hurling insults and threats that they will take you apart cybernetic by cybernetic.
I'm just gonna turn around and say to him, it's like, in about 4 hours I took 2 ships. What are you gonna do?
When the full force of House Marti comes after you, there won't be a single screw left of you.
Ingrath, you're gonna have fun with him.
Yeah.
Make sure he does deck 10's latrine as well.
The full house of House Martini, did you say? That just means I'm gonna go to the biggest ship there and try and take it that way.
Yeah. And then we'll put the bomb collar on him. I'll probably duct tape his mouth. And give him a toothbrush to clean the latrines. And
You
it's the same toothbrush he has to use to brush his teeth.
Ugh,
Yeah.
disgusting.
Then, you know.
Ingrid picks him up, drags him by the collar, makes sure to use a sock baton to raise his morale whenever he falters, and leads him to deck 10 and below for maintenance.
Oh no.
I'm going to say to Ramrock, says, Ramrock, if that guy survives, he's yours.
He shall become a serf.
And then I'm going to sit and wait for my niece. Probably have a weaker version of Amasat with Ramrock and give him like bleach to drink.
I mean, depending on how long we're waiting, I might as well start training any quote-unquote aspirants that have been found so far.
Oh, found where? Among the crew?
Yeah, if any.
Let's see. Can I roll a 0? No. No aspirants on the crew.
Damn. Oh well.
Just waiting for my niece now.
Finally, the materium, the veil between the materium and the real space gets torn. An imperial vessel comes out of the warp, bearing the symbols of House Laconia. And once it hails you, you recognize the codes and the names for what it is. It is another member of House Laconia. It is Leonidas's niece. Now, I think I have her name.
Been 2 years, yeah,
somewhere.
fucking cow. Almost got yourself assassinated.
She nags. She says, "It's not my fault. Someone tried to blow me up."
No. I was joking when I said that. I was like, fucking cow. She probably recognises some of House Marty's ships getting repainted.
Nah.
Some guy in a space suit repaint, you know, with a paint, with a paintbrush.
I knew Astartes wandering around.
Yeah, but they're like, oh fuck, Uncle, you've been busy.
All three in Terminator plate now, I think.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, Uncle, you've been busy. I should say 300.
I don't have a name for her.
Cecilia.
What's the name of the model? No. Argenta. Yeah. It's a good enough name. Argenta Laconia.
I'm going to allow her to come aboard the ship. She need not ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
Just to confirm, she's the one that likes to explore the thing. Like,
Yeah.
What,
She was on an exploration endeavor in the Coronus Expanse. And while she was at Footfall for a some sort of event, some gathering with many other rogue traders, there was an assassination attempt at a bunch of them. Oh. And along with her, along comes something
smart.
else. There it is. Do you recognize it?
Oh, that's my egg.
Yeah.
My kraken egg. Yay!
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a kraken egg. I bought a kraken egg.
Ruh-roh.
It needs to be kept under specific conditions.
Yeah, I'm sure Thornton's character would love to mess around with that.
And she starts explaining how her trip went, what fancy, terrible creatures she met over there, how a fellow rogue trader who was also the target for an assassination survived and a few weeks later died of old age.
Is that the other player's rogue trader character?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, she's no longer a valuable ally. I will... One, give her a massive family hug. Slap her. No.
Slap, slap, slap.
Bang, boom, straight to Luna's moon.
Where should I put this egg now? Man, you really need to upgrade your bridge.
Yeah, we need to get back to that.
I'll put it there for now.
But I'm actually going to say to my niece that I have several things in the background that need her undivided attention.
She is willing to get to work.
I will hand her the information about the abandoned space station, see what she can dig up about that. And see if she can track down rumours, those rumours about that that Leonidas has been hearing about on Lost City or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm going to give her the information of the ship that we're now tracking down to see if she can find up anything about that one. And that to get her excavation team ready. Because we may have to go digging for it.
Alright, that won't be an issue. She has acquired a cracking quality excavation crew. They were part of the team that got the Kraken egg.
Brilliant. I will say once the cruiser is fully staffed, she can take that out for a joyride and help track down that potential lost city and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
After we've visited the space station, but after we've taken the Astartes homeworld.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably getting bombarded with a lot of information of what I've done for the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
What
So
the
much
fuck's
stuff.
going on?
Oh yeah, I took that cruiser and those 3 freighters to from House Marti. Also, I've made an alliance with a House Marti heir. She'd be like, you dick.
And you trust this guy?
No.
Good.
I plan on dismantling everything in House Marti. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use this guy as a patsy.
As a puppet.
Yeah. Because I air quoted to him that I'll be handing everything back. The assets in his area will be given back to him once he takes the head of the house. I'll be taking half his fucking fleet with me. Thrown into the deep end, but enjoy your stay. And don't mind the Space Marines.
Well, it's I've never seen red marines before.
Talk to them if you wish. That one there, I point to Ramrock. Very chatty.
Eh. When the mood takes me.
She approaches to pay respects to his angels of death.
Greetings, tiny child.
And by her manners, you can tell that she's met with ultramarines before.
Ah. Alright.
And does not know the difference. She probably thinks you are different what's the name?
Brain no work good.
Yeah. Different company of marines of the same chapter or something.
Nay, child. We are size we're the size of the great angel, Sanguinius.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I never expected to meet true angels before. Looking at the iconography and the symbols on your armor, she notices the blood drop, the wings, everything starts making sense.
Good. Good.
She says, I will be more than happy to know that we have helped your chapter return to its former glory.
I thank you, small child. And your... I look over at Leonidas confused. Uncle? Has promised...
While eating chocolate cake.
Has promised to aid me in my endeavor.
That is very good to hear. May he ever protect us.
Go now, child, and Sanguinius' light.
She bows and leaves.
Also, tell it this ship is equipped with a laboratory and a library.
Mm-hmm. She will go to the library for.
She see that her uncle's very augmented now.
Sure. Yeah.
Super.
That is something that she will discuss in private. Not at the bridge or at the hangar. At the loading bay where she arrived.
Yes.
Okay. You can do that off screen if you want.
She is more interested in knowing if the augments were necessary for your survival or if they are just augments.
Yes. Sign of devotion, kind of necessary for survival because I kept getting fucked up. But also, they look nice.
She also wants to know if she has to give a blood sample to the Magos.
No.
She will refuse.
Ye-
Yeah, she won't give a sample. Thorn.
He gives her the option, like, if you want to.
It's entirely up to you, but you don't have to.
Yeah. And as always, he goes leaves the room and starts plotting on how to get the blood sample in other ways, more inconspicuous, less suspicious. I mean,
Tell me, is Argenta good at, like, command? Or is she strictly academic?
she is more academic. Yeah,
Okay.
high intelligence, lore skills, total recall talent, and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
She's
Just
got
so I know.
yeah, she's got strong equipment, power spear. She doesn't have power armor.
That'll change.
She's got a shield, high quality, ornate carapace armor.
Yeah. That'll change. I'm gonna kick this woman out and go, here's some implants.
Take it! Take it!
Solve this piston in your stomach. And
Embrace the machine god.
take this
Eh,
crane
eh.
for an arm.
And here's take this las cannon for your genitalia. Each thrust that causes it to fire. You can use it as a way to keep your husband out of your bed.
Oh no.
Yeah. She will replace her breasts with nukes.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Some Spartan-
Oh no.
Imagine she must be confused seeing a shrine to the Omnisire instead of a shrine to the Emperor on board the ship.
Well, confused. It is known that you are a slut for the Omnisire, so she's not shocked by seeing a shrine on your ship. It's just that it's not a very commonplace thing to see.
And guess what, niece? You're going to become a slut for the Omnisire as well.
Oh no.
Damn. He's whoring his niece to the Adeptus Mechanicus for some
Uncle-
extra copper wire.
Uncle X
Damn
needs.
right. Damn right I am.
Ow, chicka, wow, wow.
Did you watch Jeff Denham's special?
I think so.
Yeah. because it's very reminiscent of that. In a way. See, successful scrutiny test. Anyway.
I'll probably keep my word. By the way, I'm probably going to keep my word to that air guy.
Mm-hmm.
If he keeps up his end, if he doesn't, then I'm fucking nuking the entire house out of orbit.
Well, there are a lot of preparations to be made for the retaking of the what's the name of Ramrock's chapter?
Crimson Guard.
Crimson, yeah, for the retaking of the Crimson Guard's home planet.
Yes.
There's a lot of greenskins to be killed.
Filthy greenskins.
And your astropathic relays convey messages that the Navy, the Astra Militarum, isn't having a very good time with the orcs.
I will be assisting them once we figure out this ship.
Mm-hmm. Now, the ship hasn't moved from that planet for tens of thousands of years. And it is the one you were looking to acquire, Leonidas.
What was that?
It is of the class you were looking to acquire.
Oh, yes.
It's that one.
Oh, yes. Yes, yay. Because that has everything we need. I built this to handle Space Marines.
Yay?
It has torpedo launchers. It has a lot of stuff on it.
Ooh.
Space Marines
How?
will be handled.
Yeah, I will show you it in a sec. I'm just trying to find it. Buried deep within our chat. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, here we go. Copy image. So yeah, I'll send it to you vacant.
Alright.
Paste. That's just the first picture.
Ooh. Retribution. Ooh.
Copy image.
Is this becoming your new
Flagship, yes.
yeah.
Because it has everything we need on it. It is an absolute beast.
Whoops. Teleportarium. Oh, that's gonna make getting onto enemy ships so much more terrifying. And hilarious.
Yeah. But the main thing is emissary of the Imperator.
Oh, okay.
Marshal Hubris, 5 plus 5%, but suffers minus 15 on pilot spacecraft test made to escape combat. Yeah. But look, you should look at the. It's got Nova cannons all over the place. Yeah, this thing
It's
is
a beast.
Is thy beastie boy.
Titan Lance. It has Titan Lance dorsals.
Oh
another cannon
no!
bow,
I'm
and
assuming that's
staff.
bad
Oh yeah,
for the enemy.
one.
In
Yeah,
game.
it's crit rating 3, strength 1. Those lances, but it's 1d10 plus 4.
A drop pod launch, they you say.
Yes.
But teleportarium is the hilarious thing when you're in Terminator plate.
Yeah, because it means that we can do full Astartes things, and I can have possibly like a small company of Astar using this ship at some point.
Which you shall be getting as soon as the chapter's fixed.
Yep. So I built this anticipation of when the other players. They had everything that everyone needed because the hot gates it was too cramped.
Yeah.
And it could no longer serve the purpose of the campaign. So I was like, "Hey GM, this."
It was getting a bit cramped, yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So you'll need to spend some time next week with the GM and build your little part of the ship, part of the
Alright.
bridge. And I will do it, and I will most likely give the hot gates over to your chapter, or I might just give it to my niece. Because the hot gates will probably help her a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do it, but I'll probably end up giving it custodialship over to you, to your chapter.
Alright.
It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, and I'll retrofit that other cruiser out for exploration duties.
Ooh.
By God, that's going to send a message when we go up against people.
Yeah, fuck.
It's gonna be a Pimp My Ride episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be golden grills and rims on the ship.
It's,
And this will be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be... My God. Internet disconnect.
So we're on the way to acquire the funny ship.
yes.
Correct. And we will do so on our next session.
Okie doke.
And we'll probably also hit House Marti a little bit as well, so I can get more trade ships from them.
Makes sense.
So I can transport the more trade ships I can get underneath me, the more
Alright.
regiments I can bring to bear.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. See everybody on the next one.
Bye.